So I have something to show you. I just had to record. I had to go back to work, but I'm so excited. It's right here. You ready? Oh, our cooler that I was telling you about, the ICECO VL75ProD. Yeet. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Just get the little snips here. I thought those were metal, honestly. They're just plastic. Wait, does this just lift off? Even better. Check this out. Oh, how do I open it? Oh, whoa, it's a little bit different. Whoa! Bet you didn't see a cooler that can do that. That's freaking dope. Oh, interesting. Look at this. I thought that it was just a clip here, but it's actually, you see that? That's pretty neat on both sides. What a different way to do it. That's deep. Oh shoot, yeah. Easy access here. What? There's a little drain plug too. Here, let me get you over here. Look at that, that's deep. Deep. Here, let's open this other guy. I'm so sorry, I wanted this thing forever. All right, go ahead and put that guy back on, right? But you don't have to take the whole lid off. You just push this guy in, up, and throw that back, up. And that means, it's got lights on it too. This side is a little bit smaller because this will be like the freezer side. Look at that. Assume that's all the hardware in there. Let's see what we've got in this box. A manual and another drain plug. That's cool. You've got your DC connect, which is mainly what we'll be using, and then your 120 connect. A spare handle. That's pretty dope. And then some replacement covers, caps here. If you damage those. It's interesting that they would give you extra of these. I wonder how many people are damaging these. Are there some on the bottom? Probably. That would make sense. Anyways, what we're gonna do is I want to test this. I want to test our limits and what we've got. So. We got this battery. Now this battery isn't just a car battery. It's a deep cycle power battery. It's got 109 amp hours. And I figure that should run this fridge and freezer for about 25, 30 hours. Somewhere in there. So I want to test it. I want to see how long we've got. And that's only at 70%. This is my kind of instruction manual. Giant words, bigger pictures. Dang, this is a long cord. I'm pretty happy with that. Because that means you can plug it in all the way at the front of your vehicle and have it in the back, you know? All right, we're plugged in. I heard some click on the fridge. What? We're powering this off of a freaking battery. Let's see here. So if we're doing the freezer, we want to do that. I think ours is at like 5. And then the fridge, we want to set at 40. It doesn't have 40, it's 39 or 41. Got it set up, it's running. We're gonna give it about 20 minutes and see where we're at. Currently it's been about 10 and we're at 54 degrees on the left zone and 74 on the right. Hoping that changes pretty quick because the right zone is supposed to be the freezer. So we'll see what happens in 20 minutes. Check out those temps. I did find out that this side cools quicker, and then once it's cooled to its max, it'll start to cool down that side. This is great. As you can see, we hit our temperature, our goal temps, and the battery's only at 12.5 volts now. Ooh, double ooh. Great, it works. We're gonna go ahead and get this unplugged. Actually, just boop. Is it just a simple push? Push on. There we go. I'm so happy with this. That was a very successful test, and I'm excited to get it put in the trailer. So, all right, so that I can make sure that this cooler is going to last and that it's going to be something that we can rely on for our trip to Utah, I'm starting with its first test. About an hour and a half away, we're going to Costco in Charlotte, pick up some groceries. Let's see how it does. I'll keep you guys updated with just the overall process and how it's been. So far, putting the cooler in the very back of the truck and being able to run the wire all the way up to the front to the 12 volts power supply is pretty dope. I have to admit, I'm pretty happy with the long cord they provided so that you can do that. Hopefully it keeps our stuff cool until we make it back home. All right, don't mind the mess back here, but I'm actually pretty impressed with this. Check this out. First of all, that corn on the cob is stacked straight up, and there's plenty of room in there for strawberries and grapes. And then, on top of it, jam-packed full of stuff here. It kept my other stuff pretty cold. I had some ribs left over from lunch today. Gotta throw that back in here. And there's still a ton of room to throw some other stuff in there. This cooler is awesome. It's huge, especially to fit like all of our Costco fresh goods in there. Hella stoked about that. Let's get back home. Overall, I would say that the ICECO cooler was a success. I'm really happy with how it performed. Let's see how it does on this hour and a half drive back home full of groceries. Once I get there, I'll pull out everything that I was actually able to fit in the cooler so you guys can see just how big this cooler is. And I still had a lot of space left. I'll see you when I get home. I totally biffed it on this one. I forgot to record unpacking everything and actually showing you everything that it could carry. That's right, you'll have to catch more on next week's video. I'll be installing it in the camper. If you like this one, go ahead and drop me a like and a comment. Also subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you next week on The Carpenter Garage. barbershop. Haley had to go attend to our little Zoe, so you know, I just polished it off. Pretty happy with that. Better than paying some money, you know?